Adam, another happy night at Old Trafford for the fans tonight. Everton came, had a goal, had a bit of a scrap, but in the end United's class shone through. Happy with that?
Yeah, a little scrappy in parts of the game. I thought Everton tried to come up and put up a fight tonight, which I kind of expected the way that they have been in the league. You know, not been getting the results at 7 without a win in any league game for them, but I thought the way that we conducted the play, I thought he got the starting lineup correct. I thought, you know, to see Rashford the way that Rashford's, you know, he's hit form again from last season. I was his biggest critic. Every single game he didn't look like he was trying, he was shying away, and when the ball was like trying to create chances, Rashford last season, he'd put his head down and he'd walk away, but this year he's there, he's active in the box, and you see him on that wing for United is what Anthony should be doing for United. Anthony, when he gets the ball, he picks it up and it's kind of like does a little trick and then he stops, but he should emulate what Rashford's doing, because when Rashford's on that wing for United, he drives at the opponent, and when Rashford gets into that box, there's something going to happen. He's either going to cut back and get an assist, or the defender's going to bring him down, and that's where Rashford is most creative. And he's not our striker, but on that wing, he's been our best player this season.
Yeah, do you feel like that's where we're struggling to find the right sort of balance in our team in the forward line? I mean, Rashford on the left, I think that's nailed down.
Yeah.
The striker and then the right wing, we've got endless sort of options there, haven't we, at the moment? We just can't find the right combination,
that right wing, we've had Garnacho there, we've had Anthony there, we've seen Sancho there this season, obviously.
Bruno and Rashford.
Bruno Rashford there, was Donny van der Beek's also been there at times, but that's the balance is we need to go out in the market now and get a striker, because Martial, the way that he tries to hold the ball up, and he needs to hold it up more and then release his players, but when he gets the ball it's kind of like, it's a bit lacklustre and he's not scoring the goals. That's what United need, and without Rashford we could be down the table, but we're in that top 4 now, we're fighting maybe even to go on to get first place and challenge Arsenal for that league, because we've got the squad to, and everyone's coming in playing a part. If Eriksen goes off Casemiro, we've always got Fred, McTominay to come into that position, and the squad depth that we've got, it's not the best, but that's where you need your squad throughout these next games coming up, because we've got Charlton in the Cup on Tuesday, rest a few players, and the derby's coming up. We win that derby against City, it's a massive turnover for the season. Maybe then we'll get taken seriously and we'll go on to push for that league, and I think the best chance to get a trophy is through this Carabao Cup, because if you're seeing, there's only the 2 big teams left in it as United and City, and if they meet each other in the final, then that's our chance to go for a cup and focus on the league as well. But I think my main priority is to go for one of these cups, because we've got a great chance to get the Carabao Cup.
That's it, man. How do you think Ten Hag looks at that tonight? Because it wasn't as pretty, it was a workmanlike performance, but I think he's making a lot of substitutions at the moment. Do you feel like, I said in my blog there, it's like 1 game too many, it seems like 2 games every, it's like 2 or 3 games a week at the moment. We just look a bit stretched like everyone else, but is it character to United that we've just found a way to get through these games where other teams have struggled? Yeah,
we've dug deep in these games. We've won 1-0, we beat Bournemouth on Tuesday 3-0, game before that 3-0 against Forest. We're somehow winning to dig out these games in the late stages, just take our time with it, and I think that's credit where Ten Hag's getting, because he's not been happy with recent performances, but we're getting wins, and if that's previous years, we're not grinding out these wins like late on. We've got that calmness now, and he's come in and you've seen what he's been like. He's ruthless with the squad. If you're outperforming and you don't want to be part of the squad, he'll just kick you out the door, and that's where Ten Hag has been great. And he's been in the media, he's been questioned by the media, and he's handled the media really well. He's not been happy with the performances. He's getting results, but Ten Hag's brilliant because he's getting the right tune out of the players, and players are coming in, and he's just done wonderful to grind out wins, even though we're not playing the best, and that's where we find ourselves, that we can push on for this title.
Yeah, I mean, as a season so far, what would you rate it out of 10?
It's probably a 6 out of 10 at this current moment. We're in the top 4. We're 3-4 points behind City at the minute. We beat them in the derby and we go 1 point behind them. We've got a game in hand as well. So at this current moment, the season for United, we're not even halfway through. We're still in January. We might go out and buy Felix or someone else, but I don't think that'll come this January. I think we'll stick with the squad we've got, and then with these players we can go on and kick. But even if we finish in the top 4 without no trophy, it's still a success because it will bring Champions League football back to Old Trafford, and that's what the fans want to see. We want Champions League football back, and that's the main aim for United.
This may seem like an obvious answer to this question. Everyone's gone the same way, even the people inside. But man of the match, Adam, before you go?
I'm going to go Casemiro.
Casemiro? It's not that obvious. I thought you were going to go Rashford like everyone else.
I thought Rashford was quality, but watching Casemiro, he's everywhere on that pitch. Even he's cleaning up. If someone's out of position, he'll go fill in. And I think Casemiro tonight, he was everywhere. Rashford was good, but I think Casemiro was the glue that holds United together.
Adam, cheers for coming on.
Cheers, thank you. Cheers.